Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can maybe see, let's turn behind me, we're out here at SeaWorld on the Gold Coast because recently they've had to reduce their hours due to some outbreaks on the Gold Coast of COVID. We'll get into that later on, but saying that, cue the entrance music. Okay guys, first thing I'm noticing, besides the fact this place is so dead at the moment. It's about 10:30, park's been open for an hour. We are seeing a lot of these A-frames around. They're explaining the symptoms and that masks are required all throughout the park, which is awesome to see. But let's keep going around and see what else we can see, okay? We've kind of got down to the new Atlantis area, so let's head down there, see what we can see. As I was pointing out, we've got another sign here saying, kind of giving the whole mask thing, but what I was saying, let's head down here, see what else we can see, and also check on the Leviathan construction. So we kind of come to the end, let's turn around. So the vortex here, kind of the end of like the pathway that's going to eventually connect up, I'm assuming. I will give a heads up, we have got the show going on, so if you hear any noises, that's why. But we're here to try checking out the Leviathan updates. I can't see too much from here, so let's head around to our other spot, but thought I'd just kind of give you the first little view we've got for a while here. I also checked the website. It's still just saying coming soon and saying this summer is a due to open date for this, as well as what I'm guessing is going to be around there. Well, here, let's use a picture of the Trident ride. So this is where we are. I'm assuming like this little pathway here, the trees will eventually connect up into the Nickelodeon area and somehow to the rest of this. This is awesome. It appears we've got the load station over here, so just got to figure out how are you going to get to it. But I'm looking forward to checking all that out. Let's keep moving. So I try to make my way around to our normal viewing spot. So there is music playing, there's not much I can do at that. The reduced hours. At the moment, SeaWorld and Wet n Wild, from what I believe, have moved their hours to 9:30 to 3:30, Sunday to Thursday, and no, Sunday to Friday, sorry, and Saturday it's 9:30 to 5. So that's the regular sort of trading. So just keep aware of that. They haven't given a time period that's to be happening for, so the scheduled hours can sometimes change. Just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, so I've come up to a regular viewing area and I can't honestly see too much different than what we've been seeing before. Well, actually no, there's a new little platform area over there. Unfortunately the wind is blowing, I'm trying hard to block it, so I can't really point because my other hand's being used. But it's definitely coming together. We can still see a clear like little walkway right there in front. So to answer my question earlier on, my guess is that's probably how we're going to end up getting to the load and unload platform. It's probably through the actual coaster itself. We can also see to the side this little jellyfish spinner ride for SpongeBob that's been down for the last couple of months has now got what looks like new ride vehicles. So it does seem like that's probably going to be up and running again soon, but not real sure. We can also see just over there, we'll have a close look in a second, but the other SpongeBob ride is also behind Scrim, I believe. So, stuff here is definitely coming together. I'm real excited to check out this ride. Like I said, I'm just hoping we can get a release date. Let's zoom in, I'll show you that platform a bit clearer. But just there is what I was saying, is that new area, I believe. We've also gotten rid of the little, I'm not sure what you want to call it, but there was like an area out here where they were working off of. But saying that, let's keep moving around the park, see what else we can see. Keeping aware of the different COVID safety things to do, we can see at least in here, they are still sanitizing the ride vehicles between uses, which is really good to see. Okay, yes, as I suspected from before, one on the platform there looking down, this ride is currently down for refurbishment. So you can see the top of the ride vehicle over there, but the ride vehicle itself is removed from the track, and the track has actually got like plastic over it, so it looks like they must have just recently redone all that. Just coming down here next to the SpongeBob coaster, to try and use like this little throughway, but it's currently chained up. Looks like Jet Rescue's doorway is open. It also looks like we've got a fence on the other side, so I will walk the long way around and see what's going on and see how far down this way we can come, but just be aware that currently this little tunnel to get to the Storm, yeah, I believe it's called Storm, the little water coaster there, is currently shut off from this part. I will point out as I do this, if you ever actually have to come the long way because that tunnel, like I point out, is closed, you're just going to come past the Midway Games here and like the little food shopping district here in the center that's under the cover. Okay, so this second bridge down to the area is also closed. Okay, we can see doing some construction here, so I think the coaster itself is also down, which is unfortunate to see, but we'll keep circling around, see if there was another way to get down there. So I've come into the Ray area and we can see there's even more construction going on there than I thought, and we can see just over here there are some metal fences, so the area is definitely closed off and the ride is more than likely, I believe, down. Haven't seen signs, but it's fair enough to assume it. Okay, so I've come back down here to, I think it's called Castaway Reef, where the water splash pad is the area, and we can see the little pirate ships here are back up and running. Well, there's one over there running. We have got the guns that are still operational, which are awesome. Like I said, it's just no one's on the ride at the moment because it is very dead, but this attraction is back up and running now because it wasn't last time we're out. Let's keep going around. We'll check out the lockers, the climb, and also we'll see what it's like inside that little climbing area there. Okay, so there's no signs saying if it's open or closed. However, the pay machine is gone, the coin return is been removed, and the screen, besides being scratched up, is just not switched on. So I think it's fair enough to say that these lockers are also still down, which are the only lockers for this little splash pad water area we found out last time. I have also been seeing around the park, we've got some new sort of signage. Let's see if I can get the glare off the lens there for you guys. So, it's a little update, new on the rules, what you can and can't do, and stuff like that. Okay, just behind me there we can see the climb is still down. That's been months since that's been open. I hope it does reopen because I would like to check it out, even though I'm unfortunately unable to take a GoPro. I was planning on coming and checking out this area a little bit. There is a sign that says closed there. It's on the gate, but it's open, so I'm not sure if it is. However, we can see there are machinery in here, like cranes, so this area may not be open. I'll put my head inside and see if we can get anywhere, but it's appearing maybe it's not at the moment. If it's not, we'll have to come back. Okay, so I found someone and asked them, and yes, it is open. So let's start walking around. I'm not sure how much of it I'm actually going to be able to show you guys, because I thought you could at least get to some parts without having to like commando crawl and stuff like that, but at the moment it's seeming like you can't. But like I said, I'm going to keep going around and see what else I can find, anywhere I can get into that's not having to cause me to like crawl through little holes, because yeah, that's not going to really work for me. But either way, let's keep going around and see what else we can see. Okay, so now I've come to this part. So it looks like this bridge up here and all this is currently closed because we can't enter it. Well, it says no entry. It's also zip tied shut, if you can see here. Let's get closer. So even if I could get inside and use it as an exit, it is zip tied shut. So that's not cool. But I'm determined to find a way to get in here, so let's keep trying to figure it out. I think I'm gonna have to come up some of these ramps. Let's try that. So this is the biggest ramp I can see, so let's try this one. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. The ropes here are quite taut, so it's not really like yielding underneath you, which is good to see, because I know that one we tried at California Venture, it was very yielding, I should say, not very unyielding. So these things don't spin. I thought they would, but we can jump between them. Little bumps, so let's get over there and see how far we can go. Okay, so we've got another little ramp to go up, and this time we got like little bumpy things when we do get to the top. Ugh. Okay, these move. I'm gonna have to crouch go over there. Wow, I'm very out of shape. You can see some stuff down there, so looks looks like there's a bit of exploring to do. This slide is closed, we can see that, but let's see what else I can find. Okay, let's head back to this car. There was like a little platform thing there, that was hard to get up, but got these little hurdles of sorts. So let's get over these and see what else is there. Okay, we can see there was another one of those little climbing up areas. Not sure where that would have taken us. And this slide here is also closed, and this was the other one I was pointing to you. And we can see from the bottom as well that it's closed. Okay, so I found a spot to pause. I was starting to go up higher, then I saw slides were closed, and I don't do well with heights. So I'm starting to come back down now. I've kind of taken a different route, so, sorry, try not to be too shaky. So somehow I got down all these like little pillar things. So yeah, not sure where I'm going to end up. I can see exit signs, so let's just keep moving, let's find our way out. So it's taken me a little bit, but I eventually got myself back to where I entered, which is here. However, I'm probably going to regret it. I'm going to try to exit out this way, which is like barriers and stuff like that, but I can get to the bottom, so let's try that. I'm going to film this just because I don't know how well this is going. As you can see, sliding down this, and I've got a tiny little door there to try to exit out of. Yeah, like I thought, I regret that. Okay, so that's the climbing thing. I checked out this little jungle gym climbing area, whatever you want to call it. I didn't get up to this higher platforms. I may have been able to. I don't know what point it was going to stop me, but it got high enough for where I wanted to go to. So, yeah. Proving, yes, an adult can go in there. Should they? I don't know. Depends how flexible you are. Saying that, let's get back into the rest of the park and see if we see anything else new. So, I am still leaving, but I saw this ramp that went up, and I saw a couple of them from inside the little climbing area, and I'm pretty sure it's like for parents to get to the higher points in case their kids get trapped. So let's see how far up here we can actually go before we kind of hit a blockade. Okay, so to answer the question, you can actually get all the way to the top of the little jungle gym area, and also there. That's where they would actually stop you. So that's the pathway I took. So if you so desire, you could actually just walk to the top instead of having to go through all that really complicated obstacle course sort of way and little platforms. But it's kind of well themed, the whole slide thing. But if you are here with young children and they get scared, or you want to meet them at the top and not have to climb through the whole thing, it looks like that whole part there is a really cool like sky bridges and stuff like that. It's just closed down at the moment while they're doing some refurbishments. But let's get back down to ground and see what else we can see. So now I'm back on terra firma. Let's keep going with it. So this little food window here is still shut as was before, and I believe the gift shop is also. Let's just get around this corner. Okay, so we've got one here. We can see a sign that says mask required in stores. And can we open? Nope. And nope. Okay, so that gift shop is also still shut. Okay, let's start making our way back towards the front of the park. Okay, just on the way out here, we can see that they've opened this exit to the park. Let's duck into the gift shop quickly and see if this is the only exit now, or if it's a secondary one. Okay, so this door opens and so does the next one, so that exit is a secondary exit if you do not want to go into the gift shop. That kind of brings us to the end of today. It's been fun checking out the park. We kind of learned, like, remember those park hours have changed, 9:30 to 3:30. Most weekdays. Saturday's only one difference, which is 9:30 to 5. The construction behind me here we can see of Leviathan is well and truly on its way and it's looking nice. I did also see a sign throughout the park saying that the Trident is now moved from stage 2 to stage 3. So I think it's plausible to believe that we'll have Leviathan open before Trident. It's not going to be around the exact same time. We may end up having like a month or two gap. That's not been confirmed, that's just my opinion from what we can see is going on with the area, the land clearing and the construction of both attractions. However, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. If you like what you've seen, please like, subscribe and hit the bell. Get notified next time I upload Also, bottom screen, like always, are my socials. But I guess that's a wrap. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.